and rising, fellow souls. So I was tinkering in the kitchen, as I do, and I have ordered Camu Camu a while ago, and I haven't been using it. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to make a coffee blend with it. So I used instant coffee. I added some cinnamon and nutmeg and I think a teaspoon and a half of Camu Camu. Made a dalgona, added milk, using a straw so I can prevent any staining of my teeth. And wow, pleasantly surprised. Totally don't taste the Camu Camu. So, I thought that was ingenious. I want to start off by picking a virtue reality card. I've kind of mangled up my box here. The last card that I chose was courageous. There we go. Courageous, having glimpsed the truth, I hold on to it, undaunted by what I must do. And when I say choose, I really just pick a card and go to the next one. The next one is free. Let's see if we can get this to focus. No mindset binds me. Inwardly supported, I step beyond limits. I love these cards. What I like to do is check in and make them the theme of my day. I might create some mantras around the virtue that I've selected. And I use it as a reference point, as something I can return to when I find my mind becoming distracted, being weighed down by wasteful thoughts. So I'm currently in an era of sharing my personal experience. I really wanted to approach this channel by simply sharing the experiences, the lessons that I was going through, that I was learning, and using this as an outlet for all of that, as a place to kind of document my journey of yoga. And through it, I've noticed I'm really uncomfortable with the idea of appearing as a teacher or a professional. I really feel like this is a constant exchange of knowledge. I recognize my wisdom. I recognize that I'm someone who is extremely observant, and that's what I choose to share with the world. I'm also a lover of learning, a lover of life, and all that I really want to do is use my own learnings, my own understanding of these concepts, use them to share and empower other people to tap into their own inner reserves. I gotta drink this. So what's been coming up lately? I have been deepening my meditation practice. And in my past, I have experienced an anxious mind. An anxious mind is a mind that cannot control itself, that is constantly giving itself away, giving its power, its energy away to sources outside of itself. The way that I look at anxiety is a state of mind that is constantly focused on the future. And it might not be logical future thoughts, it might be intrusive thoughts about potential possibilities that could happen in the future. And so the anxious mind is constantly going and going, and constantly thinking, and constantly ruminating. And in this state, we can actually recreate, or not recreate, relive, because when we're anxious, we create a reality in our minds, and then we have the potential, the ability to create that in the actual reality, in the 3D reality, and experience it again. And sometimes it isn't as literal as, let's say you're worrying about a balloon falling from the sky. Sometimes you might not actually experience a balloon falling from the sky, but you might re-experience the worry, the state of tension in one's body that prevents you from being in the present moment, in the moment where there is no balloon falling from the sky, where everything is peace. It robs you of that. It removes you of that. And so a big helpful, tip or strategy to combat this is to detach, to become the detached observer. And so in my practice, I've been really trying to focus, I have been focusing on what it means within my own body to become the detached explorer, the detached observer. For the anxious mind, it can feel really unfamiliar to be able to live and exist in a state of peace, to actually let go of all burdensome thoughts, to actually remain in the moment, especially in the world that we currently exist in, where it's now normal to be constantly stimulated, to be constantly thinking about other people and worrying about what other people are thinking. And this is how we begin to lose our power, to lose our ability to control our minds. We become slaves to whatever it is that we feed it and whatever it is that we sustain it with. So if I continue to sustain thoughts that are out of my control, thoughts that lead me to a state of fear, moving me away from love towards ego, then it becomes increasingly difficult to return to my natural and true state of power. And so through meditation, I am giving myself the ability to regain that, to control my mind, to live in peace. Let's come back to this for a moment. Free. No mindset binds me. Inwardly supported, I step beyond limits. This is what becoming the detached observer has been teaching me. How to free myself. How to look at my current reality as simply a result of my past karma. How to make peace and accept all it is that I've created, and to re-empower myself so that I can create even more wonderful experiences that provide me with the opportunity to address, to fix, to correct my karma. Finding peace finding moments in our day to connect with ourselves, to rediscover what it means to be a peaceful being, to not live in an anxious, chaotic state. This gives us the baseline for our existence, which is why it's something that we get to consistently practice so that we become good at it, not only in moments where everything is the perfect set of circumstances, but in those moments where we give ourselves away and don't even recognize the moment where the switch happens, where something might be jarring to us, where something might surprise and shock us, and we quickly give our energy to the situation, forgetting our inner peace. When we consistently practice reestablishing this baseline of peace and purity, then we have a better chance of coming back to that in moments that our ego jumps out. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope your day is fruitful. I'm going to finish my coffee Camu Camu blend, and I wish you light and love. Om Shanti.